It's about what you learned about love. Some of you have probably wondered, what's wrong with me? And that belief didn't start overnight. It wasn't one moment. It was a slow drip of experiences, some spoken and some felt, that began to shape how you see yourself. When a child experiences rejection, they don't have the ability to make sense of it. They internalize it. They don't process it logically, they feel it. And what they feel becomes real to them. They ask, what's wrong with me? It must be my fault. And this is where the lie begins. Not because someone always said it out loud, but because it was felt over and over again. And over time, that feeling becomes a belief. I don't matter. I'm not wanted. Love doesn't stay. And those beliefs don't stay in childhood, they follow you into your relationships, into what you tolerate, into what you expect, and into what you believe you deserve. This is what we call attachment. But it's not just about who raised you, it's about what you learned about love. Is it safe? Does it stay? Can you trust it? Or do you find yourself protecting yourself from it? And depending on those early experiences, you begin to adapt, not because you chose to, but because you had to. Some of you learn to overgive, constantly trying to keep the connection. Others learn to pull back, to stay guarded, to protect yourself. And some of you do both, wanting closeness but struggling to find safety in it. But all of these patterns have something in common. They didn't start as something wrong, they were ways you learned to get through it, to handle what you felt, long before you had the words to explain it. And here's the part many people miss. Just because you learned it early doesn't mean it's true. Some of the beliefs you carry about yourself, you didn't choose them. They formed based on what you felt, even before you had the ability to understand it. So the question is not just what happened to me, but also what did I come to believe about myself because of it? Because healing does not begin when behavior changes. Healing begins when the belief is identified. And once that belief is identified, it can be challenged, it can be re-examined, and it can be replaced with truth. Not that message you learned early, but the truth. The truth that I matter, I'm wanted, I am worthy of love. Because scripture reminds us when you know the truth makes you free. What you learned early may have shaped you, but it does not have to define you. If this resonated with you, take a moment to like and subscribe and type "I see it" in the comments, because awareness is where healing begins.